Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing something different. I've never done a news video before. So we are going to be talking about the Stardew Valley 1.7 update that people have been talking about. The first things that I'm going to talk about are, I have it pulled up on my computer. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the small things first. So one thing that we're going to be getting is a new farm type, which we also got another new farm type a couple months ago. I forgot what it's called, the Meadowlands farm. It comes with 2 chickens, which I found very helpful when it came to making money fast in early game stages. There's also going to be expanded social interactions, which I'm excited for. So there's going to be more NPC interactions, dialogues, and social events. I'm going to move on to the big things that just recently got announced or talked about or hinted at. The first one is we're going to be getting 2 new marriage candidates. Now, we don't know if it's going to be new NPCs or pre-existing ones. I'm going to assume it's going to be one of the pre-existing NPCs that we already have. I'm hoping one of them's Robin, because, we need some drama in this game. Imagine breaking up marriages. I'm pretty sure Concerned Ape also talked about that in one of his interviews that he did recently. A lot of people have also been thinking that it might be Sandy and Gus or Clint. One of them. The last thing I'm going to be talking about is we're going to be getting improved children. I don't know exactly. He didn't really specify what improved children is. So, are they going to be leaving the farm now and we can, see them out and about in the valley? Or are they going to be able to age up again? Because, they're only newborns and then a couple days later they're toddlers. And that's it. So are we going to be getting children? I'm very excited for this update. I'm going to read something that Concerned Ape said. He said, quote, "What I will say without maybe being too specific is that with this update, one of the things we're trying to do is, while there is a popular fan request, which has to do with the children, trying to make the children a little more interesting. So I'm trying to do something with that, but there's also a lot of other things in the update as well that no one's really asked for, but I think people will appreciate it." So obviously everything he said is very vague, so we don't know for sure what exactly we're getting, but I am very excited to get improved children. I do not want them to stay in the house, and they really get in my way when I'm trying to get to my bed before 2 in the morning. And more on the new marriage candidates. I totally forgot about Krobus. What if he is a new marriage candidate? I heard no one talking about Krobus. He also talked about a potential for a farm map editor, though it's not confirmed to be in 1.7, but he has talked about it. So potentially, I think that would be pretty cool. So you could basically plan out your layout before actually doing it and then regretting what you're doing and then having to restart. Kind of like Animal Crossing, honestly. The amount of times I've restarted my island, too many. I actually just restarted my island, so there's that. About the new farm type, he said when the game first came out, there was just standard farm, that was it. Then with the 1.1 update, he added 4 different farms or something. And then with every update, there's been 1 added. And then he also said, what if we opened this up to the community and it was now you could press an extra button, go into a browser, and look at everyone's farm creation. That now adds almost infinite replayability to Stardew Valley. So I'm interested in ways to make the game more just infinitely replayable without the use of AI. And then more with the social interactions. He went on about how there could always be a 3rd year of festival variants, a 4th year of festival variants. There's going to be more dialogue. He said if he does change some core features, it might be tweaking existing festivals so that they aren't isolated instances where you're just in one area. He also mentioned the idea of a Stardew Classic. So the traditional fans, if they don't like the changes, they can just stay in the traditional classic mode. I read somewhere, and I should double check, but I read somewhere that he's announcing the marriage candidates on Stardew's 10th anniversary. The Stardew anniversary is February 26th. I think that's all the news that I can find anyways. If there is more, I will make an updated video, but I am very excited for 1.7 and hopefully we get it soon. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hey y'all, this is an update. So I was just scrolling on YouTube and I found this video and I realized, this is a rumored, alleged leak that could potentially be in 1.7. So after year 3, there might be something called rival marriages. So let's say you want to marry Alex, you haven't married him yet and it's year 3, you wake up, you check your mailbox and you see a wedding invitation for him and Haley. I feel like that would be pretty cool, but that would just mean you would have to know who you're going to marry and do it before year 3. Anyways, that's all for the updates. Bye guys.